Tampa. Raymond James Stadium as a couple of teams get set to square off in the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The give out of the gun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to pass, it's Bryant. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Newton. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Hit as he throws. He's got an open man. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. From the gun, running back gets the give. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Watching this Tennessee running back, man, he just runs with so much purpose, and it reminds me of guys that I used to play against, Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry, 2 great ball running backs that used to really test the physicality of our Gator defenses in some of those great games we had back in the late 90s. This dude right here, man, he just wears you down every single carry.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the right. There he goes. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Volunteers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got a man. It's Buckner. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. With the catch, it's Gaines. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So NC State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Jackson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll leave it with him. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. And the Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna run it. It's Butler. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Newton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Vols will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll give it to the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give on the inside. Stacked up after gaining a couple. 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Let's see what he can do with it. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch him, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. The short hands, it's Newton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Lost to throw again. Unleashes one deep. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Bryant. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown ball! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
This This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Looking to throw on third. Fires it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. So here is the Tennessee offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And the Vols come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Rides to back and leaves it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Shoots it to the left. Caught on the outside, it's Gaines. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The Volunteers are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lockwood. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got a man. It's Gaines. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Let's see what they've got on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on! He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend-don't-break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
He's going for the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee! Effective offense, leading the way here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something there.
Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Out of the backfield, he's open. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Unloads it left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Lockwood. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is...
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Gives it on the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Going for 6. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed, but it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. NC State going up tempo. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo here for the offense. To the air, it's Bailey. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again. Lets it fly on the move. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Vols in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Newton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. At the 40, there he goes. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Now the play fake. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the balls will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other and you get some motivation, you need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The offense changing the play. Second down, he'll throw it. He wants to take the top off. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. The play action fake. Got him downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
To throw, it's Bryant. Catch in the middle, it's Gage. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. Nice move to keep running. They stop him just a league or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
Off play action. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into. And when he caught it, making him feel it.
Rides the back on the option. The give. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Newton. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Volunteers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Motion from the back. Scanning the field, it's Bryant. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Sets up the screen. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day.
That's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught over the middle. It's Cantrell. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. So here is the Tennessee offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead hit.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense in.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards off turn, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. On the option. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. It's Bryant. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's caught along the sidelines, but he's out of bounds. Would have had the 1st down if he could have stayed in the field of play. Punt is in the air. Now on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team. him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Cantrell. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The Wolfpack to start the final period here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's on target and complete. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the catch. It's Cantrell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Bailey. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Looking to throw again. Fires to the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. NC State has to come up with a big play here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. He's got him in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Touchdown, NC State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the defense just has to do a better job in coverage in that situation. Down close to the goal line, you know it's going to be man coverage. You just have got to do a better job sticking on your guy, and the defender just simply got beat.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. It's complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quick completion to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together. Maybe even get lucky with our onside kick.
He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. They'll try the run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter.
There he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. And the Vols line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Makes the catch. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Using the quick game. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold offense.
Sometimes you dial up the right place, sometimes you get the right penalty. Either way, it's a third down conversion for this offense. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. NC State quick to the line.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Quarterback just flat. Missed it. Incomplete. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The run from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Volunteers will send out the punt unit. They kick it away on fourth down. And they'll just down it right there. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have